Hare Krishna everyone, we are continuing to read the Teachings of Lord Kapila, the book by His Divine Grace Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, Chapter 12, Association with the Supreme Lord through Hearing. Continuing. In the spiritual world, Vrindavan, everyone, Mother Yashoda, Nanda Maharaj, Srimati Radharani, the gopis, the cowherd boys, Shri Dama, Sudama, the land, the water, the trees, the birds, all are trying to satisfy Krishna. That is the real meaning of Vrindavan. When Krishna left Vrindavan for Mathura, everyone in Vrindavan fell dead out of separation from him. Similarly, we can always live in Vrindavan, in Vaikuntha, if we are mad after Krishna. This is the teaching of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and he illustrated this by his very life. When he was in Jagannatha Puri, he was always mad after Krishna, day and night. The last 12 years of his life were passed in madness. Sometimes he threw himself into the ocean and he wandered about like a madman. Of course, this is not possible for ordinary living entities. However, if we become bhaktas, we will find intelligence behind everything in the creation. If we take a flower and see its constitution, how it is made and how its colors are displayed and how it comes into existence, we can see Krishna. We can see how Krishna has created such a beautiful thing so intelligently. We should not consider like rascals that such a thing has come into being automatically. Fools cannot see, but those who are intelligent can see that the hand of the Supreme Lord is in everything within the creation. Ishavasyam idam sarvam. Actually, nothing comes about automatically. Everything comes about through the intelligence of Krishna, through his fine and accurate powers. If we paint a picture of a flower, we have to arrange many facets and still the picture will not be absolutely perfect. Yet the flower created by Krishna has come out perfectly. What rascal can say that there is no brain behind it? Krishna specifically says that we should not think that Prakriti, nature, is working automatically. He says, quote, nature is working under my direction, unquote. One simply has to develop the eyes to see how these things are going on. This is possible if we engage the senses in the service of Krishna. We first of all must engage the tongue in chanting Hare Krishna and in eating Bhagavat Prasad. Nothing else is required. Therefore, the Krishna consciousness movement is distributing prasad and engaging people in chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Text 27. Asevayayam prakrite gunanam jnanena vairagya vijrimbhitena yogena mayarpitaya cha bhaktya mam pratyag atmanam ihavarundhe. Translation. Thus, by not engaging in the service of the modes of material nature, but by developing Krishna consciousness, knowledge in renunciation, and by practicing yoga, in which the mind is always fixed in devotional service unto the Supreme Personality of Godhead, one achieves my association in this very life. For I am the Supreme Personality, the Absolute Truth. Purport. Purport. When one engages in the 9 different processes of Bhakti Yoga, enunciated in authoritative scriptures, such as hearing, Shravanam, chanting, Kirtanam, remembering, worshipping, praying, and offering personal service, either in one of them, or 2 or 3 or all of them, he naturally has no opportunity to engage in the service of the 3 modes of material nature. Unless one has good engagements in spiritual service, it is not possible to become detached from material service. Those who are not devotees, therefore, are interested in so-called humanitarian or philanthropic work, such as opening a hospital or charitable institution. These are undoubtedly good works, in the sense that they are pious activities, and the performer may get some opportunities for sense gratification, either in this life or in the next. Devotional service, however, is beyond the boundary of sense gratification. It is completely spiritual activity. When one engages in the spiritual activities of devotional service, he does not engage in sense gratificatory activities. Krishna conscious activities are performed not blindly, but with the perfect understanding of knowledge and renunciation. This kind of yoga practice, in which the mind is always fixed upon the Supreme Personality of Godhead in devotion, results in liberation in this very life. The person who performs such acts gets in touch with the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Lord Chaitanya therefore approved the process of hearing from realized devotees about the activities of the Lord, the pastimes of the Lord. It does not matter to what mundane category the audience belongs. If one meekly and submissively hears about the activities of the Lord from a realized soul, he will be able to conquer the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is unconquerable by any process. Hearing and associating with devotees are the most important functions for self-realization. Hearing and associating with devotees, most important. In Goloka Vrindavan, the living entities are serving Krishna as friends, cowherd boys, gopis, lovers, fathers, mothers, and so on. Even the trees, water, flowers, land, calves, and cows serve Krishna in Goloka Vrindavan. This is also our business, but somehow or other we do not like to serve Krishna. Therefore, we have been put into the service of Maya in the three modes of material nature. When a criminal does not like to obey the laws of the state, he is placed into prison and forced to abide by the laws. Our constitutional position is to render service to Krishna as his part and parcel. And as soon as we refuse to render him service, Maya is immediately there to capture us and say, "Serve me." It is not our nature to become master. Even if we become master, we will not be happy, because that is artificial. For instance, if the hand thinks, "Oh, now I have some nice sweets, now I can eat," the hand will immediately, ultimately, be frustrated. It is the duty and nature of the hand to place the food in the mouth. In this way, the hand is nourished. Otherwise, everything is spoiled. Similarly, we are part and parcel of Krishna, and our business is to satisfy Krishna. From the Vedas, we understand that God, who is one, has become many. We are the many parts and parcels of Krishna. Swamshas are his personal expansions, and we are his differential expansions, vibhinamshas. In any case, all expansions are meant to serve Krishna. This is explained in the Chaitanya Charitamrita Adi 5.142. Ekale Ishvara Krishna Arasa Babritya. Quote, Lord Krishna alone is the supreme controller, and all others are his servants. It is our natural propensity to enjoy ourselves with Krishna. Yeah. So, thank you so much for tuning in today. The link to this book is in the description. Please check out our website, shravanamdiaries.com, and we shall see you tomorrow. Hare Krishna.